Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we have a mission up next. We're on our way. We have a few people hurt, but not too bad. So we're going to try to hit this. I don't know if we'll make it to a third mission with the time that we've got left. Probably not. It is only 2 jumps. It's kind of hard to tell, but there is a jump gate there, or jump line route, whatever you want to call it. So we'll hit this. We'll go hit that. I am out of stratagems at the moment because the Inquisitor has been hurt as part of an event that happened. So we've got 18 days without stratagems. But what you gonna do? We're working on repairing the ship. We took 1 point of damage from that same event where we kind of ran into a like pestilent Hulk, space Hulk kind of thing. Blew it up, but we took some damage. Actually, she got hurt by us going through a warp storm. Then the ship got damaged from us blowing up the Hulk, attacking the Hulk. Alright, so we're here for the next mission. Nice and quick, we'll jump in. Maybe focus on some of the lower level people here, depending on what the mission entails. We'll take a look. A little goofy there. Eliminate all the seed carriers. Alright, so these are a little tougher because you can't just quickly end them at the very end. You take out all the seed carriers or collect their seeds, and then enemies will come in and you gotta survive for 3 turns. So we're going to drop a quick save here. So we'll take a look. Corruption level is 1, so it's not going to go up very fast. We don't have to worry about that too much. There is Dolores, which is the red, and Mortis, which is blue. I don't really need much blue, but we do have some things I think. Red is often increasing damage on items, so it would be nice to get a bunch more red, and then we could try to lead towards maybe doing that one after the current. We're currently doing research on the Purple Reaper, which I can't remember the name of. Tintaris, I think, something like that. Fetid Bloat Drones, Chaos Spawn, Plague Ridden, and Plague Champions, pretty much the same stuff we're always seeing. Although we haven't seen a Chaos Spawn in a little while. Alright. Finish a mission before you take 40 damage. I'm assuming this is health damage. I think we can probably do that. We just lose 1 point of requisition if not, so yeah, sure, why not? I'd have to switch around my gear, which is the problem with a lot of the other ones. Alright, this is who we took out last time. Everybody's all banged up, but we do want to Justicar, so you're not going to be in. So Malchus is out, but we've got Boars available. So Boars, come on in. Currently have him equipped with crack grenades, because I think the armor he has gives him some additional grenades. Got decent weapon. Not too fantastic. He's mainly kind of support. Nothing's really high damage. Okay, it's taking a little while to cycle through here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We've got our parry. He is actually like a slight benefit against demons. He's got 10% crit, but it's not a huge deal. Basic weaponry, I still need better storm bolters. I could definitely use more swords. I like the swords and having the parry chance. I don't think I have anything better that I can give him, unfortunately. As far as if I switch to a different weapon type, I don't think so. Nothing springs to mind. It's also hard to check, kind of. So if I wanted to look and see, so I have to go by category. So I could look at stabs. Okay, it's all just 1. So I could just do that and just look at, all right, that's all 1s. Demon Hammer, I do have a 3, but I don't think it does much damage. It's 4. It's got a decent 4 strike on it. It's got high crit chance, or crit damage, and a little bit of crit chance. I mean, this isn't bad, actually. I could give this to Boars, honestly. We lose the parry. I'm not using it. I don't have a high crit chance, but if I... So, was it 10%? If against a demon, it'd be 20%. I mean, I guess we could take that. It's actually less damage, though. The 4 strike is better, but the straight damage is pretty weak. So is that worth it? I think it was 5 on the sword, wasn't it? We could take a look. It was one of these. That's crit damage. That's crit chance. Yeah, this is what we had. So it is actually 4. The 4 strike on this is extra crit chance, which isn't that helpful. It does have some extra crit damage. I don't know, it's about comparable, honestly. I'll keep the blade because I'd rather have the parry, honestly. Alright, fine. So, we'll take Boars in that spot. We could take Palamedes. I think he's fine. Right? Yeah. I'd like to get Fawn out, but we have some lower level people. Kern, unfortunately, just doesn't have a good weapon. So I really am hesitant to take Kern out. We could take Storm, for sure. We could take Storm and Devorn in addition to Palamedes. Something like that. But then we're missing an Apothecary.
Palamedes.
So Palamedes has decent close combat weapon, mediocre ranged weapon. Taking a while to go through. Sanctuary helps me defend, Smite, Vortex of Doom, reducing Warp Surge, though not super effectively. Iron Will, 4 strike, chance to get a willpower back. Pretty good. Age of Shield might automatically activate. First strike, chance to activate. If we give him some focus, that would be quite nice. Another weapon slot or something would be helpful as well. So we could go no healing, but I don't have stratagem, so we kind of have to have some healing. Which really means I kind of have to have an Apothecary. So we take Harn, or I can take out Zabez, who has the healing Servo Skulls. That's really my only other healing option. Harn gets me Extractor Servo Skulls, Medicae Servo Skulls. He's got increased crit and crit damage against organic targets, so he's better against like Space Marines and stuff. Decent upfront damage. Yeah, I think we'll take Harn. So then if I'm looking at low-level people, Storm is really the one to go with. We could take Thawne instead, who's the Chaplain, who has some okay passive stuff. I don't really see a way to get Kern out much unless I can actually get him a better gun. Devorn can actually do some decent work, but Storm can actually do some killing.
Storm.
And we've got crack grenades there too. Not great shot chance, but we're not really shooting with him much. We're killing stuff up close. Yeah, so this might be an okay squad. We're not going to get any more XP on Harn. Palamedes helps us out a lot. He's got a better weapon now. Boars is there for support and grenades. Basically, Harn we extract, and then we do some healing. Storm does most of the killing, probably. Yeah, I think we can go with this. It's a little bit odd of a squad, but we don't have stratagems to support us at all, so we have nothing available, even though we have Prognosticar coverage. So we kind of have to rely on ourselves here. So we need him for boosting, giving people actions. We need potentially just general defensive support, healing, killing. That's the plan, anyway. Game's a lot harder without stratagems in your missions. I could take a bunch of like very elite, powerful units instead of taking sort of lower level guys as well. That would make a bit of a difference too. It doesn't make a huge difference, but does make some difference. So I have like a couple guys, Macius and Thule with Psy Cannons, and I think Macius even has 4 actions because of the armor he's got, which is a fantastic addition. So that's really, really helpful doing these kind of missions. Willpower was a problem last time, the last one we did. So hopefully this goes okay. The stratagems give you so many different options, like extra armor for multiple turns, giving you extra actions, healing guys, getting rid of negative status effects. There's all kinds of really good stuff you can use from the stratagems. So it's unfortunate not to have any available at all. Especially we're getting to the point where missions are a bit harder. And the threat level doesn't really match. The threat level is really more about how fast the warp surge counter goes up. It's not really about the kind of units you're going to see. So even though this one's low, that's mainly just because the warp surge is only going to go up by 5% a turn. That's it. Apologize, my voice sounds a little strained. I don't know what's going on with my throat today.
Our prognosticators have augured a rampant outbreak of the bloom following the battle underway here.
Our goal, Commander, is a rapid intervention and strike. Extract or destroy the foul seeds below before they take root.
Okay, red seeds there. Green there, which I really don't need. Green there. I was hoping it'd be multiple red. That's too bad. Alright, map's a little... Is it just a big square? I think we push back that way, maybe? Then come around, or do we head over and hit these two and then engage the red ones last? That might be a better option. I might hit both the green ones at about the same time if I'm not too careful. It's very dark outside of the area that I can see as well, so that's a bit hard to kind of plan. Alright, so Palamedes, we have an area that'll give some armor for 1 turn. We can drop the Warp Surge a bit. Vortex of Doom, generally nice. Smite, only 10 range though, it's not unlimited. I don't have as many heavily armored guys in this as well, also. Harn, I do have the Emperor's Judgment. So it's slow down in an area, and if I Warp Surge it, it will stop them from moving completely. I think it goes to immobilized.
Standing ready.
Interesting. I'm not sure how much I'll use it, but it's interesting.
Standing ready.
Alright, let's go ahead and move. Yeah, let's go this way.
As ordered.
I can kind of see this direction, all the trenches and stuff, so
Yes, Commander.
we'll head that route. Alright, Palamedes.
Affirmative. All spec sensors detecting nearby foes.
Alright, that patrol's not in a great spot for me, because I want to push on kind of straight back there. We're going to run into something before then, I'm sure.
Standing ready.
Arn, how far can we make it? Pretty far, actually. Let's stay on this edge. I don't want to activate that squad. Patrol. Yeah, I really don't have much armor here. Lots of crack grenades, but not a lot of armor.
I am with you.
Storm being out front kind of makes sense. He needs to be close. I don't have a ton of health on him or armor. I kind of exchanged that for willpower, I think, looking at his gear. Yeah, we're only running 22 health, so he's a bit risky to throw out there if we're not killing everything pretty much instantly. Alright, the patrol is still there.
Moving out.
Like you can't see, but the whole screen shakes. It's like a tank running at you.
Unleash me.
Palamedes can get pretty far up.
Advancing.
Kathunk, kathunk.
I am here to serve.
Arn. So we have 7 extract, 5 healing servo skulls.
I am with you.
More extracts than I need, really. Alright, and Storm will scout. Kind of getting up there. I'd like some cover. I mean, we could go there, I guess.
At once. We are the Death Guard.
Probably just a patrol, not the actual seed, but that's...
Fear
Is that 6
our ally.
Marines?
Carry it to them.
5. Wonderful. Well, they are nicely bunched up.
What is your will? Your orders? Here.
Okay, Harn. First, we go for the extract. Got line of sight. It's a free action. We'll just take that.
Another foul seed claimed.
They are bunched up. We could try Emperor's Judgment, although we don't have a ton of willpower.
My blade is yours.
I think we
Your
go
orders?
grenading with boars. If I can move up, give Storm extra actions, and then toss a grenade, maybe? Something like that. I don't know if that's close enough. I need 2 actions, then, if I'm going to do that.
I am with you.
I'll take a look and see if I can get a grenade off from here. Okay, so it's a demon down there. Well, we can hit quite a lot of them. 4 up front. Alright, let's go extra actions on Storm. Do have Rend the Unclean. Hammer Hand. They're just too far away. Yeah, I think we just hit everybody up front. Got lots of crack grenades, we might as well use them. Which I think we have 5 total, so not terrible use.
The foe bleeds.
Palamedes, we could hit everybody because they are nicely grouped up. Might have to move in though. Actually, I don't. I can hit everybody from here, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Couple kills, so that'll refund some of the willpower cost for me. Almost in range to smite him. I don't have the teleport on Palamedes like I do on Kalmar, so we're a bit slower to move up. There's no cover here. Actually, I do more damage up close, I think. Yeah, 4. Close combat's a bit more. Smite. Let's just go ahead and take him out. It's free. As far as willpower goes, I'll get my willpower back. I think to max. So that leaves the 3 in the back. And we've got Storm still. And we've got Harn still. Harn can't do a whole lot, though. Can't climb up there. And there's not a lot of cover. I could get a couple shots off. Let's do that. Gun's not bad. 2 shots probably kill someone.
Firing
Yeah, that's fine.
as you command. Justice.
Alright, that's like 4 of them. Was that 4? Yeah, that's like 4 down. So actually there were 6 total. I thought at first it was 6, yeah. Alright, well, I can teleport in and start smacking. I can crack grenade. Teleport in and then teleport strike. You're actually out of range of teleport strike. I could just teleport next to you and then just wail on you. Far. Okay, we have a little bit of room. Now let's do it here.
Gliding through the wall.
Okay, we didn't activate anybody else, that's good. Alright, hit. So 4 striking. Doesn't affect my crit chance. Just gives me +1 straight damage. It also does affect stun. So I don't know if that's going to get me to a stun. Let's see. Yep, he's stunned. which means another hit should be an execution. Nice. I haven't seen somebody with that low of a stun counter in a while. So we just got a bunch of actions back, and you're just right here, so let's beat you to death. Preferably not using too much willpower.
Vengeance!
I think it's only a 4-strike, does additional stun. Let's take out your melee weapon, just in case, but I think we're going to beat you to death here. Yeah, one more hit, we're good to go.
Sanctified and purged.
Nice. Very smooth first interaction. Wasn't? Oh, I guess that was the seed carrier, the one we ran into. We vacuumed up right away. I thought that was just a patrol. Alright, so the next one is angled out a bit more that way. Looking good so far.
What is your will?
Palamedes, you are very out of the way. This should be okay. Pretty sure we can climb up that, because it's like a step. The Terminator armor isn't as agile as the regular power armor. But he's been banged up.
Advancing.
A wrecked tank there, it looks like. What is that? It's like a Land Raider there, but that turret doesn't look like a Land Raider turret. Land Raider with a different turret on top? I'm not sure.
Unleash me!
Alright, Storm is the only one left. Let's be a little cautious. So it comes flying across the entire trench. Okay, you're back there. Can peek around that side.
Moving swiftly.
Okay. Now I could drop the Warp Surge
At your service.
before I do anything.
Palamedes.
Because if we spot something, we're going to get refunded anyway. I only drop it by 25% with him, because I haven't upgraded the skill much. Is it worth it? If I don't encounter the enemy, it probably is. If I do encounter the enemy, it's not going to make much difference. But I do have a lot of willpower, so you know what? Let's do it.
Eyes of the warp. Advancing.
So I'm going to creep on in here.
It will be done.
Okay, nothing yet.
Your orders?
Here.
Doors, we'll take that step up. But then there really isn't a lot of cover. I don't know that I want to push in this far, but there is cover there. Here as well. I feel like that's a bit risky. Go here for now.
Affirmative.
Just kind of inching ahead a little bit. I might want to move Storm up, but I'm worried that any movement is going to set them off.
Aye, sir.
I mean, there is some crap in the way there.
I am here to serve.
And that's definitely going to do it. That's probably going to do it. That's apparently safe, but I'll bet you just a little bit more is going to do it. Even this
I
might.
am with you.
Okay.
What is your will?
The Emperor lights our path.
Yeah, only you two. All right, let's get Storm up.
Seeking the tainted.
Yep, there we go.
Silver Knights.
Couple Marines. 3 demons. Instant mutation. Wonderful.
Brothers, strike for the chapter.
Okay. Well, got our actions. So, boars. Again, do we want to just give actions to Storm? Probably. Yeah, let's do that.
Your command. Your orders.
Okay, Harn will go for the extraction. I have to be careful about the last one. If we do the extraction, it'll just instantly throw in the reinforcements. So I might want to thin them out first. But my instinct is always to grab the seeds first,
Seed extracted.
which is not always the best.
Storm.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, boars. We could try to toss a grenade from there. Is that better? That's closer. Let's try this. Okay, we can hit 4. That's hitting both of the actual armored guys, so yeah, sure, why not? Picks out some cover too, which is nice. That's not cover. That rock. Apparently that rock's not real. Alright, sure. Yeah, I might want to... Alright, we'll actually go for the what's real cover. We'll drop a vortex if we can hit many. Can I get that other guy on the end? I think I can. It's just being really goofy about. There we go. Again, took out 2, so we got a bunch of that refunded, which is nice. Nobody's in smite range, so probably we would use this to give armor. I could go ahead and armor up Storm before I send him in, but I may not need to.
Yes, Commander.
Got 3 actions with Harn as well.
My blade is ever ready.
So I think we just go ham here, chopping people up. Kill. Hurt. Okay, not gonna work that way. Hurt. Kill. Hurt. And then come back there. Yeah, that totally works for me. I can just beat you to death.
Vengeance!
Fortunately, he moves.
At once.
Chase him down. It's kind of brutal.
Fall.
There we go.
We have purified this place.
So that's 2 in very quick order there. We want to stop you from coming back, that's for sure.
Onward, brothers.
Alright, so the red is back this way somewhere, right? Way back there, alright. So we just have to make our way that direction.
Your orders?
Kind of reorient the map, maybe.
Your orders? I am here to serve.
Okay, Harn. There is that patrol out there somewhere, too.
At your service.
Not great cover. Oh, there, I guess. A little spread out at the moment. I do know there's that patrol somewhere.
Unleash me. As ordered.
I think we drop the warp surge again here. And what is that? Is that seed? Yeah, that's seed. So grab that. Okay. Where's that patrol at? Gotta be out here somewhere.
What is your will? Yes, Commander.
Palamedes, you're kind of furthest back. We might want to stay up high here.
It will be done. I sense their presence.
Okay, that's not good. We might want to kill off that patrol first. It's not hugely out of the way, but it's a little out of the way.
I am with you. What is your will?
But if I'm going to do that,
What
I
is
need
your will?
a storm over here. How far can we get?
As you will.
Huh.
Bring Harn in. That might reveal them. We'll see. Nope, we're good. Okay. I think we kind of want to reveal them. I don't think I want to waste a turn here. So let's just move ahead. Yep, that'll do it. So 4 demons and a bloat thing. Don't want to go too far to the right there. Activate the seeds over there. Seed bearer, seed carrier, whatever. It's like back kind of where we deployed initially. In that direction. They're all mutating away back there.
Unsighted.
Well, we've got crack grenades.
Palamedes.
You know, it might actually make a difference. We're seeing kind of weaker Marines, and even the bloat drone seems like it's not as strong. So maybe it does make a difference when its threat level is lower. Okay.
Praise the Emperor.
I am here to serve.
Boars, I think we do what we've been doing, and we go extra actions on Storm. I grab cover and I toss a crack grenade. I think that's kind of what we want to do. Not a lot of cover here, though. Not much at all. Take this side. His last crack grenade. We can hit everything with it, so yeah, why not? Storm's got a couple. Now we just lit all that on fire. That's gonna make things harder to get to them. Just a little bit. I could try to immobilize them. None of them have seeds. How much damage does my gun do? It's 5, which is actually pretty good. So, I mean, I could do some damage here and there before they get into the fire. Let's light him up. Get a bleed on him. Do I want to kill him or do I want to soften the other target that's in the fire? How much health do you have? Yeah, let's just go for the kill. Alright, Palamedes. Back in Vortex.
Taking position.
Yeah, I guess I should have softened him up. Well, I'm a little far for the Vortex, though. Hit those three. That's about it. I'll take it. Do I want to warp charge it? It will take out the gun of the Blotrone, but I might be able to take it out with Storm anyway. Alright, Storm, we want to teleport in as far as possible. Which is basically about here. I could use a grenade. Kill you, and I can't hit you, but I could end up right next to you. We'll do that.
Mercy in death!
Still exploding? Alright. We are going to get a warp surge here this time. Well, we'll get our actions back if I kill this guy without spotting any more enemies.
Moving out!
Smack.
Sanctified and purged!
Yeah, so we can actually drop it and avoid the warp surge here.
What is your will?
Yeah, got the willpower for it. Let's keep that from triggering. Because it's never anything good. Sometimes it's not terrible, but it's always something kind of bad.
At your service.
The Emperor lights our path.
Let's stop that from happening.
Your command.
Bit of a fire in the way. That doesn't actually give me cover, being down in that. Alright, I'm worried that's gonna get me revealed.
Get moving up.
Take it really slow.
Your command.
Ah, crap.
Threat identified.
Okay, it's the Chaos Spawn is the seed carrier. That's problematic. If I collect the seed with the extractor, we automatically get reinforcements. And then I'll have to deal with more stuff on top of this. We can try to kill the other guy and hurt the Chaos Spawn.
Your command.
Ideally, I could get up to it and crit it. I don't know if I can immobilize it, but I can try. It's not even cover. I don't know if this is even close enough. So if I warp charge it instead of hobbled, it becomes immobilized, which means I can't move. They might still be able to use abilities like this jump and stuff. Let's see if he resists it. Bite. Yep, I got them both. Okay. So that makes things a little easier. They can't move. And I can vortex and hit you both. I will do that. It might mutate. It does.
Down.
Extra damage. So I do want to kill that Marine that's up top. if I can. Just so I don't have to worry about him. And then I think we can smite him and finish him. Yeah. It's death. Warp Surge is going to go off here, which isn't great, but I think we'll be alright, I hope. If I can get up to this thing, I can hammer hand it and crit it. Then I'm standing next to it, which might not be the best idea. So again, how about we give you some extra actions over there? Then I'm going to spread out a little bit because it could still be able to jump at me here. I don't think I have a shot. Nah, he's too far away. I could move in or armor up. I'm hoping he can't jump at me, but he might be able to. So I'll just continue sort of spreading out a bit. Okay. If I can get in, hammer hand him, I can stop him from jumping as well. It's going to take a lot, but I can do it. And I'm burning through most of my willpower here to do this. I'm going to hammer hand him, so it's a guaranteed crit.
Moving now.
And we want to disable Death Leap. Break his legs. Now, I've got enough actions. I could probably beat him to death. Actually, I could probably stun him. If I force strike twice, he'll be stunned, right? But then I'm not collecting the seed. I want the seed.
Feel my wrath.
Okay, he's getting a resistance, which means... I mean, I don't think it'll affect... So the resistance means he's resistant to things like bleed, immobilize, that kind of stuff. He still is affected by the immobilize because it already is on him. I don't think that works against stuns, though. I think I can still stun him. So if I force strike him again, he is going to be stunned. It's not going to kill him.
Taste my fury.
And if I hit him again, we execute him, right? But I want that red seed from him. I don't have any actions left.
Your orders? I am here to serve.
I could just leave him stunned, because now I can kind of freely walk away from him, and he can't chase me because he's immobilized and we took out his legs. Yeah, we're just going to play with him, I guess. I don't think he can do anything to me. So immobilized, then stunned. Stunned just means he'll lose one action. Immobilized, he can't move. He doesn't have any range weapons. He's healing. Warp Surge goes off. More reinforcements. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, we can take him out, though. Let's go to Harn. We'll collect that seed from him. Just absolutely neutered this guy. This will bring in more reinforcements, but we can take him out quickly, I hope.
That's got them. Commander, I recommend you fortify until you can be extracted. We have some unpleasant company.
Even more reinforcements. At least they're both in the same area. We could just run away from them.
Another foul seed claimed.
Praise the Emperor.
So, Storm. Reset all the way back to max. That's too bad.
Here.
Okay.
Unleash me. Standing ready.
Harn. Let's light him up a little bit. Yeah, it's not doing much. He might mutate, which could give him even more health. I'm just trying to get the stun counter down, so we'll see if I can stun him again, maybe.
Foe wounded.
Didn't mutate. Didn't mutate, so we said 5. I may not even need to give the extra actions to Storm.
Yes, Commander.
He's not in smite range.
As ordered.
I'm just gonna get away from the reinforcements. I think it's 5, kind of no matter what. Yeah, it's 4. So smite is the same, but saves me ammo. As long as it ticks down his stun.
Foe wounded.
Okay, it did not.
Wars.
I mean, I don't need to do it. We can take him out other ways. Yeah, between Boars and Storm, I don't have to do anything fancy. Let's just beat him to death. And we get the killing blow with Storm.
For the Golden Throne!
Okay, we don't get our actions points back because reinforcements are coming, and that's already sort of calculated in. They are pretty far away. We could just kind of head back to the corner here.
My blade is ever ready.
But we'll hold up here
We
for now, I guess.
strive.
Is there any reason for me to do anything else? I guess we'll head up there. That's still full
Seeking
cover.
the tainted.
I changed out
More of the
Palamedes'
Holy God's
armor.
minions.
I haven't seen one of these guys in a while, so yeah, it must be that it's low threat level. That's why we're seeing these guys. So it does actually make a bit of a difference, what you see.
We send.
Didn't seem like it the last few times I played on lower level fights. And like I said, I don't even have to fight these guys. We can just kind of wait out the timer. But I did give Palamedes some new armor, but I don't have many yellow seeds to upgrade. I might now, actually after the last one, I think I got 1 or 2 yellow seeds. So he's missing a couple points of armor, I think. It was a better suit of armor than what he had
At
before.
your service.
Let's see. Do I want to fight or just pull back? I think I'm just going to pull back.
Palamedes.
There's not much point in me fighting.
Yes, Commander.
There's nothing really to gain. We've killed a lot of stuff
Unleash
very
me.
quickly.
What is your will? What is your will? At your service.
Alright, let's get Harn out of there. He's the furthest up.
Aye, sir.
Pull back. They can chase. That's fine.
Your command. At once.
I mean, we could probably take them head on, but
Moving out.
there isn't a lot of point. It just delay things, that's all.
Standing ready. Aye, sir.
What do I want to do? I guess we'll Overwatch.
Bolter trained and ready. Into the shadows.
Okay, so the end of this turn is it.
Unleash me.
Yeah, just gotta head back to where we initially deployed.
On my way.
Nice, quick and easy. Alright. Boars.
Taking position.
Storm should be able to get pretty far.
Seeking the tainted.
Tarn's a little slower. So go there.
Affirmative. The Aegis shields us.
I'm gonna check Palamedes' armor before we're done here today. See if I can upgrade it. If I've got the sense.
Advance with impunity! Ready.
They're just looking for us. Can't find us. We're already gone.
Beginning teleportation.
We're out. No injuries at all. Very, very nice. At least I don't think we got anybody injured. If I did, somebody may have taken like 1 point, but did we even get attacked? Like, butchered them pretty quickly here. So actually, the immobilize sort of came in somewhat useful there. But we still had to take out its legs and stun it to kind of get away from it and save it so we could get the seed from it. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit goofy. I could have just avoided collecting the seeds from it and killed it a little faster, but I really, really need those red seeds. They do kind of damage increases on a lot of stuff as you upgrade, so they're really helpful. And we haven't done the red Reaper yet, so the red and the yellow we're quite low on. We have way more red than yellow. Yellow's by far the least. Is what I've got stocked up. And we're back. Excellent job from Storm there, for sure. He was kind of an early star. We haven't used him that much. All right, we got 5 red, 6 green, 2 blue, so that's very nice. 4 of the requisition points. The Grimoire didn't change corruption. That's unfortunate. Level 4 Brigader, no. All right, we've got a level 3 Stormbolter. I might want this. Extra range. Extra crit chance. That's kind of crappy. When you crit, you can choose to damage one of the target's body parts. Okay. Increase crit chance on yellow. Yellow, that's really tough. So it's basically a basic Stormbolter with additional range. On a Psybolt, a very high crit. If you upgraded it, it would be 30% crit normally. And then a Psybolt, fully upgraded, would be plus 80% chance to crit. It's interesting. I don't know that I want it. I need upfront damage. 4 is just not enough. Or a Psybolt that would do a bunch of extra damage. Because critting doesn't give you automatic additional damage. That's a whole separate stat. Hammer of the Righteous. So it's a level 3 hammer already. It would be 6 damage. 4 strike adds damage. Adds vulnerable. 25% chance. Not super high chance. Knight has +2 willpower. That's interesting. Chaplain does not pay the willpower cost to maintain an active litany. So maybe this isn't a hammer, it's one of the chaplain weapons. The Crozius Arcanum. Okay, I might want this, actually. It's extra willpower, and litanies don't cost anything. With 6 damage, that's pretty good. Level 2 Hero Plate. It's a ton of extra health if it's upgraded. 10, +1 armor. This is regular power armor. I don't know that I have anybody using regular armor that's crappy, though. What is this? Brain Mine. +4 stun. Huh. Okay, I definitely want that, I think. We'll take a look at Fawn and see if we want to use it. This, I'm not sure if we have anybody who could use this. I might. I don't know if anybody's using level 1 basic power armor, though. It's +1 armor. Well, I need a lot of yellow to upgrade it, though, is the problem. Passive equipment slot, extra armor, and then it'd be 10 health. All of those are quite good, but it's very heavy on the yellow seeds for upgrades, which I do not have and probably won't have anytime soon. But 10 health is pretty nice. I'm going to hold off on it because I don't have that many points. We'll save for something better. We'll keep this. I can definitely upgrade this right away. Yeah, let's just take that. I'm going to play it a little bit more carefully at this point. Alright, nobody hurts, so promotions please. Not for Boars. 1 for Storm. Can we get 2? I got 2 on Foros, the last one. Pretty close to multiple on Storm. Just 1. I'll probably do the same things that I did last time with Foros, although it's tempting to go for a Wargear slot. Especially since I have the grenade bonus, we could get something else. So I could improve Aegis Shield. I think I've got to take another point in something though, don't I? Yeah, I've got to take another point before I can grab the Wargear slot. So it wouldn't be till next time that I could get that Wargear slot. That's unfortunate. We could instead just go for a bunch of extra crit chance. And if we get a crit, getting actions back up here, which I think is really useful. If you crit a target with a melee chance to get action point back. I think we do that because I already have Hammer Hand, which is a guaranteed crit. So it's a guarantee to get that action point back. Let's just do that. Alright, so that's another person up in rank. Let's take a look at Palamedes.
Palamedes.
Or armor. Yeah, unfortunately, the only problem with this armor is that it doesn't have the effect where any abilities he uses don't affect the Warp Surge. So his abilities do affect Warp Surge. It does give him a ton of willpower, and he can't be drained, so he doesn't lose willpower. But he could push that Warp Surge up really, really high quickly. How much yellow do I have? I actually got a little bit now. Yeah, let's get the extra armor. I'm still kind of iffy on this because of that. I kind of like using abilities as much as I want without affecting it. I do have a low-level armor that he was wearing before that does that, where using abilities doesn't affect the Warp Surge. But it doesn't give him as much willpower and options for things, so I did switch over. I could potentially switch back. I think I put the other armor on Boars, or... Actually, I might not even have anybody in it anymore, because it was a level 1. So the other thing we want to look at was the weapon for Thawne. So currently he's using Catechism, which is 5 damage and vulnerable for 2 turns, which is pretty good. %50 chance for vulnerable. If we go to this, it's going to be more damage if I upgrade it. It's going to be a bunch more willpower. I lose the vulnerable, but I can still do a good amount of damage up close. Well, I've got the vulnerable, it's just less chance. Although that might be from an item or ability. Yeah, not having to pay the cost for the litany is really good. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch to that. Yeah, it is 25%, so I don't have anything affecting that. Let's do the upgrades. We are going to take the damage, thank you. And we're going to take the willpower as well. So that's quite nice. So we still have a chance of getting that up in the vulnerable. So now I can keep a litany up pretty much indefinitely all the time without a problem. So currently we've got either extra crit damage, increased crit chance for ranged weapons, or if we execute, everyone gets 2 action points instead of 1. So those are I think my only litanies. Yeah. Focus, crit with a ranged attack. Yeah. All right. And actually, he's got a really good gun as well now, too. Definitely looking cool. We might have to take Thawne out next time. It's helpful, but it's not super game-breaking or changing to have that. Have the litany up. I think the extra crit damage is probably the most useful because I have so many abilities that auto-crit. So if I can just have that up all the time without having to worry about it. Having the increased crit chance on ranged weapons, it's 35%, so it's pretty good. If I have that up with certain squad compositions, that's pretty helpful as well, because then we're pushing from like 20 to 25% crit chance up to 50-60% crit chance, or maybe even 70-75% crit chance on every shot, which is pretty nice too. But probably the crit damage is going to be the most effective. Look at your abilities. What other litanies can we get into? So I did push into this, giving willpower to other people. I don't have a lot, but I can get more, so there's like 2 more here I could grab. And what is this up here? Autos have an increased chance to trigger. It's just extra resistance. This one, it's a blast area, it's not a litany. This one's pretty interesting too, the Invocation of Focus. So each knight has a chance to gain a willpower after warp charging, Cybolt, Force Strike, or Invocation. So you can warp charge and Cybolt and always have at least some chance of getting that willpower back, which is quite nice. So not the action point, but the willpower, and willpower is sometimes a problem. Or I can just build him as a big willpower battery and transfer willpower to other people if I have to. So we've got like 2, 4. Yeah, I might do that. We've got a couple, like 3 decent litanies at the moment. But yeah, he's got pretty good weapons now at this point. So who's still low level? I know Kern and Devorn. Devorn, it's a little bit difficult because he's got to get so close to kill stuff. I do have crack grenades on him as well, so that's helpful. Kern just is missing a good weapon. He's only doing 4 damage a shot. His abilities are okay. He's got the scatter shot. He can teleport. It's just not enough damage. I just need a better weapon. I do have the support fire on him. He's just not doing that much damage. I mean, it is +5 damage to the target. So I think I'm probably doing more damage with a support fire than a regular shot. But yeah, if I could get him a good gun, he would suddenly be much more useful, and I would probably throw him in more often. As it is, not sure. If something comes up, we'll give it to him and kind of go from there. All right, before we finish, I want to check the map. We're 2 jumps away from this. Yeah, I can't make it in time. That's too bad. All right, so what I will probably do, since I can't make it there in time, we have the other Reaper exposed. So I think we're just going to head for him. We've got a squad ready. That's kind of my demon killing squad. So we'll head for him. I'm hoping the warp storm is gone by the time we get there, because if the warp storm is active, that's going to stop me from being able to use stratagems. I also need Vakir to be healed again by the time we get there. So what I might do is just go here initially and kind of see how it goes. We are working on repairing the ship. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I think we're in a pretty good spot as we progress forward. Unfortunately, after we do this Reaper, I don't have a lot of seed to go after another one. So the last two are yellow and red. So red, we're getting a little up there, but I probably have some items that I could actually upgrade still that require red. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, thanks a lot for coming by. This has been more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. I will see you next time. Until then, have a good one.